I'll tell you what, I think it's going to be a wild one. Oh, I might have to. Let's see. Got to make sure the chat is working correctly. There we go. There we go. All right. So Mark Thrash, where's he going to be on tonight's starting lineup? He is 22nd, as this is actually lap number 3 for him. Moody's going to be way back in that number 14 spot. Looks like he's going to be going to a heat race. Right now it is Brady Gotch, Tommy Sweeney, Kyle Todd, Shaden Weatherington, and Tony Bassler. Your top 5. Those guys looking to transfer their way into tonight's feature right through qualifying, not having to race the heats. That takes a lot of pressure off of it. We got Asher Hansen out there putting down some laps. I don't know why he didn't take his 3rd lap. He gets 3 laps here tonight. Asher, you know you did have 3 laps, right? Farless out there. Let's see. Bill Sleep is out there. We got 34 cars that have put down qualifying runs. Not sure which guys are in here that have not put down a qualifying run. I wasn't sure. All right, so Kyle Todd up in that number 3 spot. So that looks like it's how it's going to be, as we got about 30 seconds left here till qualifying. All right, guys, so it looks like Brady, Sweeney, Todd, Weatherington, and Tony going to the feature here tonight right off of qualifying. Everybody else is going to be in a heat race. All right, we're going to get ready here for heat race number 1 as they're going to get out on the track. Looking forward to this. Yeah, the super heats are fun for sure. We definitely have some fun with this. So there are no cautions. Top 8 transfer. It's only 5 laps for heat race number 1 and 2, and then 6 laps for the Consi. We're going to go ahead and get them lined up as Cody going to be the first one to jump out on the track. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1, it is going to be Mike Wendell. Outside of him, it's going to be David Brunson. Cody Harrelson going to start in 3rd. Going to be Liam in that number 4 spot. Keith Hackney in 5th. Roderick Norman in 6th. Going to be Dalton DeRosa in that number 7 spot. Justin Farless in 8th. Kevin Morin in 9th. Going to be Bill Sleep in that number 10 spot. Clint Sheehan in 11th. Meffy Lorenzo in that number 12 spot. Going to be Brandon Webster in the number 13 position. Tyler Autry going to start deep in 14th. Tyler Kaysen in 15th. I think that's going to be it coming out on the track as we are going to get ready for heat race number 1. All right, guys, just a friendly reminder. Remember the chat. If you got a problem with somebody, I don't mind if you say it once. Just be one and done. Also, the start is on green. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2 out on the track here tonight. Who is going to take heat race number 1? Top 8 transfer through. Top 8 transfer, if you forgot. Top 8 transfer. Oh, boy, DQ. Oh, my God, it's going up. Right? Shane Racing never had to sit and watch the... Yeah, that's crazy. I know, right? Welcome back, right? I mean, you got to feel good. That's a good welcome back for you, Shane. As they come out of turn number 2, stacked up 2 by 2, we're going to see who's going to take heat race number 1. Yeah, I'm glad you're back too. I actually said to the guys, I said, look who just joined. Because I was down there in Discord with them when you joined. All right, so they are 2 by 2 down the back straightaway. I should take a better look and see who's who so I know who I'm calling at this thing. All right, let's see. Yep. All right. Yeah, I can confirm. He did say that, right? All right, you ready, Demon? Are you ready for this one? Just let me know if I get any gifts or any follows over there so I know to look. like you always do, which I definitely appreciate. In case I haven't told you that 8 million times already, but I definitely appreciate it, Demon. As they come out of turn number 4, looking for the green flag. Mike Wendell and David Brunson going to bring them to the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. Pace car is in. Who's it going to be here tonight? Who's it going to be here in heat race number 1? This is how all super speedway races should be. Clint's already a lap down. What's up, Scott? What's up? You know, he's done better. What's up, Micah? Green flag is out as they come across the line. It is going to be 5 laps here in heat race number 1. Heading for turn number 1 and 2. They're going to keep it nice and clean for now. I tell them, I don't care if they go take it 3 wide after the start-finish line. They just got to keep it in line until they cross that start-finish line and then jump wherever they want as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, it's going to be Mike Wendell leading the way. Cody Harrelson in second. Keith Hackney in third as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Topside starting to get a push as Keith Hackney getting a big push from David Brunson as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Can that topside get moving? It looks like Hackney's getting that push. Cody's got to get on the back bumper of Mike Wendell as they come out of turn number 4. And boy, do I like Duncan. Down and through the tri-oval. They're going to take it 3 wide. For lap number 1, it's going to be Mike Wendell leading lap number 1 as they leave Keith Hackney hung to dry in the middle through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, that did not work out for anybody in that top lane as they are 3 wide from about 5th on back as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Oh, they are jockeying for position, running for turn number 3. It looks like Keith Hackney all on the back bumper of Dalton DeRosa into turn number 3. Dalton going to go. Oh, we got one squirrely down on the bottom. That is the number 1. Is that Justin? Justin just cannot catch a break. Big save out of the number 1 at Justin Farless. He needs to get some luck here. As they come to the line, it is going to be 2 laps complete. We got 3 laps to go. I'll tell you, if you're back in this pack, though, this little group, you're not in a bad spot. You're close enough to pull in on them, but you're far enough back. If these guys wreck, you might have the opportunity to avoid the chaos as that second lane is starting to form on that high side. They're trying to do a third lane. Oh, no, the 44 of Brunson going to bail on him. Right now it is Tyler Kaysen in that final transfer spot as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. You're going to throw a blanket over the field. If they get 3 wide, I don't know how I'm going to call who gets in and who doesn't as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Mike Wendell leading the way. He's got Cody Harrelson all over the back of him. Cody seems pretty content with pushing as it stands right now as they're going to get 2 to go at the line. 2 laps to go. Cody, keep it straight. Topside going to start to get some momentum as Cody had a little issue pushing through the tri-oval there. Here comes Dalton DeRosa on the outside as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Big push by Hackney through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. They're going to come to the white flag this time by, and I'll tell you what, we still have no clue who is in and who is out because any one of these drivers have an opportunity to make it in. Except, well, Clint might be all right. He is losing the draft, but it might not kill him. Because these guys could all wreck as they come through turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get the white flag this time by anybody behind that 4th row is going to get awfully antsy right now. They know they are not in. They want to race their way in as they come through the tri-oval. We've got one jumping up to the high side. That's going to be Bill Sleep as it looks like Brunson going to jump up there too as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 1 and 2. White flag is in the air. Who's it going to be here in heat race number 1? It's been all Wendell here pretty much so far in heat race number 1 as they come down the back straightaway. Wendell going to go up and block the top side. The top side with the run. He jumps up to the hot. Oh, they're wrecking. Wrecking down the back straightaway. Big wreck. Big wreck. Clint, did you miss it, Clint? Clint, I don't think missed it. Clint made it through. Clint made it through. He might have a chance to make it in. Back up to the front. It's going to be Mike Wendell leading the way. They're side by side out of turn 4. Here comes DeRosa trying to get around Wendell. Wendell going to put the block on. Cody down low. 2 by 2 for the number 2 spot as they come to the line. They're going to bang doors. It's going to be Wendell, Cody Harrelson, Dalton DeRosa, Liam, Bill Sleep, Brandon, Roderick, and Clint is not going to make it. It is going to be Tyler. It's going to be Kevin Moran in that number 8 spot going off to the feature. Autry going to have to go to the consi. Clint goes to the consi. Mephi goes to the consi. Tyler goes to the consi, and Farless cannot catch a break. Keith Hackney got caught up in that one. That was a big one down the back straightaway. Oh my God. Not really sure what happened there. That was some. Oh, he just came down and hooked him up into Hackney. That was unfortunate. Just a very bad misjudgment there as we are going to get ready for heat race number 2. All right, starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2, it is going to be Asher Hansen. Outside of him, it's going to be Jared Gotch with Shane Haas starting in 3rd. Going to be Michael in that number 4 spot, Landon Moody in 5th, Johnny No Pants in the 6th. Going to be Cohen in that number 7 spot, Jack in 8th, Mark Thrash in 9th. Garrett's going to be in that number 10 spot, Kenneth Skidmore in 11th, Carl in 12th. Going to be Arthur Hess in that number 13 spot, Adrian in 14th. They're going to roll off the starting lineup. You know, there's a lot of good ones in this one for sure. All right, just a friendly reminder, guys. Once again, the start will be on green. No holding back and trying to pass before the start-finish line. I don't care if you want to take it 3 wide right after that. It's your fast repair, not mine. But you got to deal with whoever you piss off. But remember, we're out here to have some fun. 5 laps here. Top 8 transfer through. Remember, you still do have the consi. All right, we're going to get some green flag action as Jared and Ash are going to lead these guys to the green flag here in heat race number 2. Oh, what'd that cone ever do to you, Mark? Jeez, Mark. So what's up, Riley? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you out there. As we come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Going to get that green flag this time by Asher Hansen, leading the field to the green flag. He said, fuck the cone for sure. What's up, Nevin? What's up, buddy? A couple of your guys are out here. Yeah, it was just, it was just a little chaotic in the moment. Just one of those things you got to take care of. Can't believe I made the. Oh, yeah, I know. That was wild. That was wild. What's up, TJ? What's up? We got a few people over there on the Twitch side. Let's see. We got people a little bit of everywhere here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. Pace truck is in, or pace car, as they look for the green flag this time by 2 down the front straightaway. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. Starting on the pole. Yeah, that was a good qualifying run. Shout out to Michael. Go Johnny No Pants. Yeah, he's got to get up in there. Hackney got turned in heat race number 1. He's got to race his way in through the consi as Asher leads the way into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to blink out a little bit there. Hopefully he can keep it straight. Shane Haas on his back bumper as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. That could be a dangerous combination. Shane's connection could be a little wild sometimes too, as Moody just behind him. Look at that bottom row as they head into turn number 3 and 4. We got a bunch of regulars down on that bottom side and through turn number 3 and 4, side by side. Is Brady in this one? Oh, Brady. Oh, Jared's in this one. Yeah, Brady went through. Jared is in this one. Have you ever done a broadcast at half decent? Oh, we've done some half tees. We've done lots of good races. These ones get a little wild though. What's up, Elijah? Go Asher, says user 634-2377-928817. What's up, buddy? Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, going to be Asher leading the field on that inside. Jared Gotch on the high side. He's got help behind him by Michael McLaury. I can't even say that. McLaury. I don't even know how to say that. Holy shit. No, we just do WoOT every in a open hosted every Thursday night. Love M&Ms. Yeah, M&Ms are always good. That's great, Demon. What's up? Through the tri-oval, it's going to be 2 laps complete. Let me stop looking at the chat for a minute to call this race as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, it looks like we got a decent group. There's a couple squirrels. We saw one in that heat race. As they come out of turn number 2, here comes Shane Haas to the outside. Shane going to jump up to the outside. Does he have any help? We're wrecking in the back of the pack. Big wreck in the middle. Big wreck in the middle down the back straightaway. Oh, lots of cars tied up out down the back straightaway looking for turn. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. The big one has happened. They all break away. Looks like Johnny No Pants might have been caught up in that one. Cohen caught up in that one. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. Big wreck. All right, let's go. Oh, that was Landon. Oh my God, Landon wrecked the field. Oh, we're gonna bring out the support for Darm. I think he got. Oh, there might have been. Oh, he got worried because the 10 got there. Yeah. Oh. So big wreck down the back straightaway, taking out a lot of key drivers. I don't know why my SDK is not working correctly. That's going to piss me off. All right, Asher going to lead the way through turn number 3 and 4. Going to be white flag out. Asher, Mark Thrash, Jared, Garrett, Landon Moody. We got Shane Haas, Carl, Jack, all in the feature here tonight. If they can keep it straight, everybody else going to have to race their way in through the consi as these guys are side by side up at the front. Jared going to take the lead into 1 and 2. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of that tomorrow for sure, Demon. Down the back straightaway, drag race for the lead as those guys in that second group trying to keep it straight. They are in the race as it stands right now as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's Asher leading the way on the high side. Here comes Jared back on the inside. Side by side through turn number 3 and 4. Almost a little contact there. Big push from the 959 of Garrett as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Mark Thrash all over the back of Asher. Who's it going to be at the line? It's a drag race to the line. Asher going to take the win here and he race number 2. Jared second. Mark Thrash, Garrett, Moody, Shane Haas, Jack, and Carl going into the feature here tonight. Everybody else off into the consi. 3.1K likes over there on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. All right, so we are going into the consi. This is going to be the wild one here. A lot of good drivers. Only 5 get to transfer through. And I think we're going to have about 13, 14 cars going to the feature. Yeah, it's top 5 from the consi. Top 5 from the consi. All right, we're going to get them stacked up here for the LCQ. Top 5 going to transfer through, and I'll tell you what, this is going to be a tough one here. There are a lot of good cars in this LCQ. Look at that. Clint starting in a transfer spot. It's going to be Tyler Autry on the pole here tonight. Kenneth Skidmore in second. Going to be Clint Sheehan in that number 3 spot. John Gutekunst in the number 4 position. Mappy's going to start in 5th. Michael in a 6th. Tyler Kaysen in a 7th. Going to be Arthur Hess in that number 8 spot. Justin Farless in 9th. Adrian in 10th. Keith Hackney going to be 11th. Cohen in 12th. And David Brunson in that number 13 spot. 13 cars. Looking for those 5 spots up at the front. Appreciate it, DJ. I've been doing the streaming like this for a while, so I've just kind of gotten used to it. I still make a lot of mistakes. I do like dirt more than asphalt, though. Monday nights is the time to watch me. Yeah, what Cody said, top 5 transfer through, guys. Like I said too earlier, I don't care. If you want to take it 3 wide, just make sure it's after the start finish line. I don't want you guys to do it before the green flag. Start is on green. Yeah, that I've heard a lot of good things about Talladega being super fun. All right, we got them stacked up down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. 6 laps here in heat race number 2. Who's going to come out the winner here tonight? Who's going to be those top 5? Can Clint Sheehan stay in the top 5 to make his way into tonight's feature? What do you guys think out in the chat? Let me know. I know we got some rooting for Keith Hackney. Cohen, be good to see. Farless, Farless is a champ. He comes out here, he grinds each and every week. It would be good to see him jump up into tonight's feature. Hopefully he can have a good run here in the LCQ. As we come out of turn number 4, pace car is going to pull in, and we are looking for the green flag. We haven't run the late models in a minute, but I might start doing some more stuff here soon. We'll see. We will see. We got to go Asher. Oh, that was from earlier. Clint will have to win. I have faith. Looking for the green flag out of the tri-oval. Green flag is out. Green flag's out. Is Hackney going to jump up a little bit too soon? He doesn't listen to the rules, does he? As they head to turn number 1 and 2, going to be Kenneth leading the way down into 1 and 2. Johnny No Pants all over the back of him, with Michael all over the back of Johnny No Pants. That top lane is cooking through 1 and 2. Here comes the 42 of Arthur Hess. Arthur going to take the run down on the bottom side. Will he get the push? Kenneth going to block down low. He's got the 83 with him. They're going to leave Johnny all by himself up on the top side as they head into turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Kenneth leading the way. These guys have to survive these laps to make it through. That is going to be the key here tonight. Keeping an eye on Hackney. Hackney coming up through the field in that number 69. He's got to keep it clean and green side by side with Johnny No Pants as they come through the tri-oval. Lap number 1 in the books. Kenneth is going to lead that one. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Remember, top 5 transfer through right now. Keith Hackney in that final transfer spot as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. I don't know why Clinton's got an iRacing truck and not a. I know I got Trading Paints up, unless something's going on with Trading Paints. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Michael now to the point in that number 83. He's going to slide in front of Kenneth. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Will the top side start rolling forward? Right now, it is going to be Johnny and Keith Hackney battling it out for that 5th and final transfer spot. Who knows where things are going to go? Will we see some 3 or 4 wide here tonight for the transfer spot as they come across the line? 2 laps to go. 2 laps complete. We got 4 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, a little bit of bad contact there. Almost catching a stack up. Almost wrecking again as they come out of turn number 2. It is getting dicey back here right around that transfer spot as these guys are really pushing hard. Gutekunst is going to be all over the back of Tyler Autry as they head into turn number 3 and 4. He wants to get away from... Oh, my God. Keith Hackney just got smacked. He just got smacked by the Duncan machine as they head into turn at number 3 and 4. That was Cohen, and the Duncan machine slides up, smacks Keith Hackney. Hackney keeps it straight as they come down the front straightaway looking for the start finish line. It's going to be Michael McCoy. Michael. We'll just call it. Oh, we're wrecking. We're wrecking in the back. Hackney caught up. Big wreck in the back. It's a top 5. Going to try to break away. Big wreck in the back. What? Oh, God. Oh, he got a little low and got hooked by the 809. That was unfortunate as the big one happened. Hackney caught up in that as we got 7 cars going for those 5 positions as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Zach, thank you for the follow over on TikTok as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Thank you, Demon. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. They're going to get 2 laps to go at the line. And I'll tell you what, Clint Sheehan is still up in this one. Clint made it through the chaos and is up in this lead pack. He has a chance to transfer his way in. He's got to really push and get on these back bumpers. Stay with the draft. It's going to be so important as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Side by side up at the front. Remember, top 5 transfer through. Here comes Farless. Farless going to go jump up to the outside, down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3. We're 2 by 2 for the whole field up here at the front as they head into turn number 3. Farless going to move back down to the bottom side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Top side is not going. Johnny No Pants going to fall out of a transfer spot as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Autry trying to lead that top side as they head down the front straightaway. Going to get the white flag this time by white flag is out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as they come down the front straightaway. Tyler trying to get real aggressive with those side drafts. He is in right now as it stands. Johnny Gutekunst trying to get that push from behind. He's trying to race his way in. Right now it is between him and Farless for that final transfer spot. You know, this is going to get crazy because the pusher... I couldn't get it to it quick enough. I just want to remind you guys that if you do something stupid enough, you can still get reported in a hosted session. Don't be like David. Yeah, no, that was good racing. It's unfortunate that some words I can't say on the stream because I'll get banned. Some redacted people want to do stupid things because that was good up until that point. All right, guys, that really kind of just knocked the wind out of my sail. That was fucking dumb. You got 3 minutes here in the warm up. Use the warm up and have some fun. And I don't care if you want to wreck each other, drive in reverse, don't go the wrong way and get yourself disqualified. Do whatever you want here. 3 minutes. Have some fun. Everything's pretty good, Brian, except we just had an idiot in that frickin' heat race. All right, so poor Justin gets caught up in every frickin' thing. That is so disappointing. I don't know what the fuck the lap car was thinking. Yeah, Justin's the one I'm probably the most concerned about. Justin has been. I mean, Clint's still learning, but Justin has just been catching some bad freaking luck, and he can race pretty good. So that guy's gonna get blocked. I don't block a lot of people, but that was pretty dumb. All right, so heat races and LCQ in the books here tonight. As these guys get to fuck around a little bit here in the warm-up. Who's ready for 30 laps here tonight at Talladega? Always a fun one. Why are they practicing green flag pit stop? You shouldn't have to make a green flag pit stop. All right, who's ready for tonight's main event as these guys going to fuck around a little bit here in practice, getting ready for 30 laps here tonight at Talladega. It's probably about 27 laps too many, as you've seen there. It really just takes about 3 laps to make it interesting as yeah, I noticed Trading Paints was acting funny on Clint's car. I'm re-downloading it just to see if it updates it. It's just how Trading Paints could be, and if it's screwy sometimes. Probably why Mooncar started having everybody load their paints in up on his Discord. All right, we're going to get them lined up. Let's get ready for tonight. I smell a lot of funny moments, right? Brian agrees about Talladega as we are going to get ready for tonight's main event. Starting on the pole here tonight, it is going to be the number 19 of Brady Gotch. Outside of him, in the number, I don't know what number he's in. We're just going to call Tommy Sweeney. Starting in the number 3 spot, it's going to be Kyle Todd with Shane Weatherington and making a comeback here tonight. In his comeback race, he's going to qualify inside that top 5. In the number 4 position, Tony Basler going to start in the number 5 spot. Mike Wendell in 6. Going to be Asher Hansen in the number 7 spot. Cody Harrelson in 8th. Jared Gotch in 9th. Going to be Dalton DeRosa in that number 10 spot. Mark Thrash in 11th. Lyle in 12th. Going to be Garrett in that. Okay, it's still loading all those paints. So it's going to be Garrett in that number 13 spot. Bill Sleep in 14th. Landon Moody going to start in 15th. Webster in 16th. Shane Haas in 17th. Going to be Norman in that number 18 spot. Jack's going to start in 19th. Kevin in 20th. Going to be Carl in that number 21 spot. Michael in 22nd. I'm looking at the names because I can't really see them up there. Kenneth in the number 23 spot. Tyler Autry, 24th. Arthur in 25th. We'll be good tonight. I think we got a pretty good group. All right, guys, remember, you get 1 fast repair. Don't use it early on. You want to save that thing for later in the race. 30 laps here tonight. A lot can happen over those 30 laps. Remember, guys, initial start will be on green, restarts on leaders. Do not sit back and try and pass before the start finish line. You can do whatever, you can pass whatever you want, 3 wide, 4 wide, 10 wide, if you can make it work after the start finish line. Other than that, guys, let's have some fun here tonight. Mick Elroy, thank you for breaking it down for me. I needed that. We're going to get the green flag out of turn number 4. It's going to be Brady and Tommy on that front row. Did Tyler not grid up? Where did Autry go? Is Autry not in there? Or is he starting off? Why did Tyler dip? Appreciate you guys. Yeah, you know, sometimes I'm looking at it quick and I just can't put it together, you know, like just like, man, how am I supposed to say that? Green flag is out as they come across the restart zone heading for the start finish line. That bottom side did not go as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Mark Thrash going to fall back to the back of the pack as that splits up the field down into turn number 1 and 2. Looks like we got a little bit of patience so far as they head through turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side up at the front, though, as Brady and Tommy going to keep it side by side out of turn number 2. Big push from Shane down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Brady Gotch on the bottom side. Tommy Sweeney up high. They're going to get it stacked up 2 by 2 all the way through the field now as they head through turn number 3 and 4. So Mark Thrash has moved to the back of the pack to kind of, I guess, regulate the field. I don't know why he went that far back. That is too far back, Mark. Are you going to still be able to catch the field? As they come across the line, it's going to be... I don't know who had it at the line. We got a wreck. We got 1 flipping, 2 flipping. Oh, big wreck. All right, that's a small wreck. Just get those fast repairs. We will get you guys back on the lead lap. What's up, Tyson? iRacing is on PC only. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Brady going to lead the way. Cody in second. Tony Basler in third. Mike Wendell, Jared in that top 5 as they head for turn number 3 and 4. So we had a little wreck there on the front straightaway. Those guys should be able to get it back together and get those fast repairs. We will get them back on the lead lap as Brady leads the field. If you jump on pit road and you need a black clear, let me know so you don't get the hold penalty. Down the front straightaway, going to be Brady leading the way as Cody is all over the back of him, pushing him into turn number 1 and 2. Jared to the outside. We got the gotcha. We're going to call them the Gotcha Brothers. Up into turn number 1 and 2, side by side, blocking the lanes, heading out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We got one starting up on the top as we got one swerving down the back straightaway. I don't know. Maybe he's had a little bit too much Dunkin', or maybe he mixed a little bit of Duff in that Dunkin', because he is all over the back straightaway, swerving back and forth. Yeah, always. You're always welcome, Tyson. Down the front straightaway into into the tri-oval. Asher going to blink out a little bit. We got a big wreck. Big wreck down the front straightaway. We're going to go ahead and throw the caution as we got a big wreck down the front straightaway. The big one has happened. Well, that took out the whole field. Oh, what happened here? I know Code. All right, Cody's going to get caught up. I don't know why the 08 was trying to squeeze in there. I mean, that wasn't really... I mean, it's kind of early to be doing that move. I mean, I don't know why... Oh, so the... Big wreck down the front straightaway. Caution flag number 1. All right, guys, if any of you, I don't know if anybody is, but if you are a lap down, you can go ahead and take that back. Just take it to the high side. Guys, give Kevin some room up on the high side. He's got to get a lap back. Go ahead, Kevin. Just take it. I'll clear the black when we go green. All right, so they're going to get the laps back as we got the big one there. All right, so Asher blinked out a little bit, and I think that caused I think it was, what is it, the 959 to move up a little bit, and 08 tried to fill the void, and we got to remember it's early, man, and a lot of cars using that fast repair now, so might be a good time to take it easy, or you're going to be done for the night because you're going to be out of fast repairs. That was definitely the big one. All right, so caution flag on the track here tonight. Jared and Brady leading the field. We got one coming around the high side. He's going to get his lap back. Hey, Kevin, are you the one that said that your paint wasn't right? All right, what paint are you supposed to have? Yeah, it's showing me a Bass Pro paint. I re-downloaded and updated it too. All right, for some reason I'm having some latency issues, and I don't know why. As Jared leads the way, we're going to get that one to go, I think, this time by Hackney. By the way, thank you for the share. Facts. No, you definitely get dumped on row stock, especially if Mark Thrash is in there. All right, we're going to come across the line. Let's see if we get that one to go this time by. As he comes across the line, Jared and Brady on that front row. It is one to go. They're going to stack them up 2 by 2. Let's get them racing. Looking for that green flag this time by. All right, guys. Remember, a lot of people have used those fast repairs. Let's use our head here. Good chance if you get in a wreck again, you're probably going to be done for the night. So let's just be smart about it. Still a long ways to go here. This start will be on Jared. Anytime after the pace car pulls off. All right, expect Jared and Brady to try and work together here on this restart. Let's see if they get the field stretched out a little bit. It won't last long, but being in control and getting these guys in a single file line could be an advantage to getting these guys running a long green flag run. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on him. He was blinking a little bit there. He usually cleans up. I'm having some latency issues too, and I don't know why, so. All right, we're going to get ready for the green flag into turn at number 3 and 4. Yeah, huh. It's weird. I don't know why I'm having latency issues, but it's going to be Brad. Oh, God. All right, down the front straightaway. When is Jared and Brady going to fire these guys off? You know they're going to work together a little bit here. I'll tell you what, I don't ever feel like it works out good for either one of them when they work together. They might have to break up here as they come down the front straightaway looking for the restart zone maybe, or will Jared go a little bit before? We're about to find out. Green flag is out. Jared does go a little bit early, but not way early as they head for turn number 1. Brady going to stay on the outside of Jared as they head into turn number 1. They're going to keep it nice and clean into turn number 1 and 2. Asher is definitely having a little bit of a connection issue. We're going to see if that clears up at all, as looks like Mike Wendell going to go to the backside and push Brady down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Yeah, that sucks. Cody just missed the field. That might be a good thing for him, though, because these guys are going to wreck again. Oh, my God. It almost happened as Jared had a little oh shit moment there in the number 9. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be side by side up on the high side. Look at Bill Sleep with a big push from Mark Thrash down the front straightaway. Is Bill Sleep going to lead lap number 6? Lap number 7. Bill Sleep up on the outside. Brady down low. Drag race to the line. It's going to be Bill Sleep at the line that time by. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side up at the front as these guys are trying to get things situated. They're side by side, but they're not really pushing it. You definitely can see some of that patience, and some of these guys definitely trying to give each other a bunch of room because they know they don't have another fast repair in the bank. Most of the field got wrecked in that big wreck on the front straightaway as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Brady going to continue to lead. He's got Mike Wendell all over the back of him out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Oh, Mike Wendell going to blink out a little bit there. He has a little bit of internet malfunction. As they come to line, here comes Jared to the outside of the number 9. He's got Bill Sleep behind him. Jared's got that top side rolling. Mike Wendell. Oh, Asher. Asher with a big save. Asher with a big save. Down the front straightaway, or back straightaway. All right, guys. We're good. He said what he had to say. You defended yourself. Let's be done with it. Not going to accomplish anything that you can't see from the cockpit. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Bill Sleep leading the way. Mark Thrash in second. They're going to be side by side for that number 3 spot. Bill Sleep out front leading the way as they come to the line. Going to be 9 laps complete. 9 laps complete. Bill Sleep leading the way. Here comes Brady back to the high side. He tried to go up high. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking into turn number 1 and 2. Caution flag is out. That one, I think Brady tried to go up, and that one might have been on Brady. All right, so it wasn't Brady was fine when he came up. You guys just kind of came together. Jared got you in the left rear is kind of what got you a little bit there. There's a little bit of movement. It's just hard racing. All right, so caution flag out once again. So we got the second caution flag of the night as Bill Sleep leads the way. All right, so Bill Sleep just sent me a message and says you guys got to stop wrecking. He's a little too old for this, so he's got to take more bathroom breaks than the rest of us. So let's keep it green. All right, let's see. Who do we got a lap down? Looks like Kyle Todd. He's going to get his lap back. Cody is going to get his lap back. So that's going to put, I think, both these guys back on the lead lap. As we got a bunch of cars down on pit road. I don't know how many of these are going to be done, but there were some big hits there, and I'm assuming those guys did not have a fast repair left. Somebody might have a 0X. We'll see at the end of this race. We'll see at the end of the race if anybody has a 0X. Oh, one guy's got 8 minutes. Oh, that's unfortunate. Bunch of guys down on pit road as Bill Sleep leads the way in the number 65. He's got Mike Wendell behind him, Brady Gotch in a third, Arthur. No, I'm going to let those guys get repairs and do what they got to do. All right, so working the caution flag here tonight. 11 laps in the books. There's not going to be a whole lot of field left that isn't hurt. Kyle Todd coming back off of, oh, there's Shane Haas. Kyle Todd back out on the track. He's got his lap back. Shane Haas back out on the track. Dalton. Is Dalton dead? Dalton's going to come back out on the track. Cody's down on pit road. Johnny No Pants on pit road. Liam on pit road in the number 30. He's got a bunch of damage on that thing. That is unfortunate for him. Liam, that's going to be that's a throwback for back when I was in school, the Dare truck. All right. It's pretty dinged up. You're probably going to get another caution. And yeah, you guys are coming out of turn 4. If you're on pit road, they're coming to this end of pit road right now, out of 4. All right. So Bill Sleep leading the way here. We're going to see if they get the 1 to go this time as they come through the tri-oval. Another follower. Shoot, I missed it. Who followed me? Mark, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. That is Mark with a K, not a C. As they got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag this time by. How many minutes worth of damage did you have, Liam? You know, the thing is, if you get another caution, and remember, I'll give you waiver rounds if you end up going a lap down. If we get another caution, you got what, about 2 minutes that you can work on the car? All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2 down the back straightaway. We are going to get that green flag this time by. It is going to be 13 laps in the books. We're going to have 17 to go when they take their green flag. Who is going to win here tonight? Lots of damaged cars out there here tonight. I'm curious. I wish that iRacing told me if somebody used the fast repair or not, because that would definitely make things interesting. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, Bill Sleep and Mike Wendell up on that front row. This start will be on Bill Sleep. Bill, this starts on you anytime after the pace truck or pace car pulls in. Oh my God, I don't know how to say that. Is that Yan Allen Quinn? Yan Allen Quinn? Wow, I just stumbled on that bad. Yan, thank you for the follow. We'll go with that. Appreciate that. As they come into the tri-oval. Yeah, you tried, Clint. You were right there. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Great start by Mike Wendell on the outside. I don't think he jumped as they head into 1 and 2. Oh, he gives him the door into turn number 1. Bill Sleep going to lead the way down on the inside. He's got Brady all over the back of him as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Field has spread out a little bit. These guys looking to go single file as they head down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Now, we know a lot of these guys have ended up using their fast repairs, so They're going to try to keep it pretty safe and stable right now. As I say that, they start to stack up 2 by 2, heading into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, it is going to be side by side down the front straightaway. Brady on the outside as they head for the tri-oval, head to the line. Who's going to lead this time by? It's going to be Brady on the outside as he gets a big push from Mike Wendell down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Oh, wow. Wow. How did they both make it down? They're going to be 4 wide almost. Oh, big door into Mark Thrash. 2-car drifted up the track. That was Shane Weatherington into the door of Mark Thrash through turn number 1 and 2. They keep it straight down the brakes back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. They're talking about farming. Wow, they're having a random conversation. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Brady leading the way. Topside trying to work Asher on the back bumper of Mark Thrash. They aren't getting it going. Looks like the field, for the most part, is going single file with 15 laps to go. Halfway through as they come across the line. Here comes Shane Weatherington up to the outside. Shane going to jump to the outside as they come down the tri-oval looking for turn number 1 and 2. Here somebody's getting a little hot as they are pushing hard through turn number 1 and 2. Weatherington, Mark Thrash, and Asher as Mike Wendell going to move up to the outside out of turn number 2. I think he was the one that was saying he was starting to get hot. As they come down the back straightaway, they're going to split him. They leave him out to dry in the middle, but he's got help coming up behind him. 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2 as it looks like Weatherington's going to take the lead in that number 2 machine. Mark Thrash pushing him to the front. Asher coming with him as they head through 3 and 4. Mark Thrash going to go back to the outside. He's going to go around Weatherington. He's going to look to lead this time. Down the front straightaway through the tri-oval. You'd think it was the last lap. Mark Thrash going to lead this time by 16 laps in the books as they come through the tri-oval down into turn number 1 and 2. Mark Thrash still up at the front. Here comes the run on the outside. These runs are absolutely insane. As they head out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes the top side. Jared leading the way. Jared leading the way. He's got Brady all over the back of him, pushing him down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. We know these guys are going to work together up on that top side. Oh, we're wrecking. We're wrecking in the middle of the field. Big sail. The 42. I don't know why the 42 just swept up the track. They kept it straight. They kept it straight as they come out of turn number 4. All right, had to take a look and see what happened there as we had a little bit of chaos. They keep it straight, though. As Landon Moody's got a ton of damage in that number 84. Oh, they're spinning. Big wreck, big wreck, big wreck. All right, I don't want to have to mute you, Moody. You know the rules. Oh, Mark. Oh, my God. Big wreck into turn number 3 and 4. Bill Sleep going to get caught up in that one. Minor damage on him. He might be all right. But Brady can't say the same as we get the caution flag here. No, just kick him. I already gave everybody the warning. Just kick him. Well, you got to remember the names don't come up, but I can go back and look. He's probably going to wreck the field now, and then I can just report him. I hope that's a good thing. Yeah, there was replay on the 28. Are you talking about the 83 or the 28? He just barely made it through that. Some heads up driving there out of the 83 of Michael Elroy as he takes the number 3 spot here for the restart. That's going to be a good spot for him. We got a ton of cars down on pit road, ton of damaged vehicles. Ton of damaged vehicles as they come down the back straightaway. Jared going to lead the way, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Oh, I got to do the stupid puzzle over on TikTok. Damn it. So because I don't do a lot on the screen over there, it makes me say that I'm still streaming, which sucks when I'm racing because I can't. Which is part of the reason I am hoping they give me a stream key. I just requested one a little while ago. We should be getting that one to go this time by Moody. I think has a bunch of damage on his car. Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, it's not horrible. If he's in the draft, I don't think he can do much by himself. But Moody definitely with some damage. Appreciate it, TJ. You know, one of these days I might get a job. I'm actually planning. What area do you live in, TJ? What area do you do your dirt stuff? What's up, Riley? We've had a pretty solid amount of viewers over on TikTok tonight. It's been pretty solid. Back to P6. Yeah, that's been an up and down night. I'm glad you made it into the feature here tonight, though, because I know you had some issues before. Catch me in the booth, right? Iowa. So you guys are what? Mostly late models and UMPs, B mods. I'm in New York, so I'm central New York. So we're the Northeast mods mostly out here. Okay. All right, we got them stacked up 2x2, looking for the green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Who's it gonna be here tonight? We still got some good names in here. 15 cars left, 20 laps. It's gonna be 9-lap shootout when they hit the green flag. It looks like Asher having a little bit of internet malfunction really quick. Hopefully that clears up. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, we got them stacked up. Who is going to take the win here tonight? Is Mark still in this thing? Mark is still in it. Shane Haas is still in it. Johnny No Pants is still in it. Bill Sleep is still in it. So we got a bunch of the regulars still in it as they head into turn number 3 and 4. We got one trying to catch the field now. I think it's going to be Lyle in that number 30 machine. We'll see if we get another caution, we'll get you back on the lead lap, Liam. But we'll have 9 laps here. Still 15 cars up there in the lead lap. All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4 as they come through the tri-oval. It is going to be stacked up 2x2. Who's it going to be here tonight as they come through the tri-oval? Green flag is out. We have front wheel, mod lights, hobby stocks. Yep. A and B mods. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's how it is everywhere. But, I mean, primarily, you guys are probably the A and B mods. I'm assuming. Those are like the main show. Like the big block modifieds are here. through turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Jared on that bottom side as they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Jockey in 4 positions. How hard will they push it? They got 8.5 laps to go as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Mark Thrash going to drift up to the high side. You can see him back there as Jared leads the field up here. Asher not getting much help. Look at this. Dalton DeRosa is still up in it, in that number 97 machine as they come down the front straightaway looking for the start finish line. Going to be 8 laps to go. Yeah, a lot of people have been doing that. That's been getting big for sure. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Jared going to lead the way. Michael McElroy in that number 2 spot. It's going to be Sweeney in third. Asher and Carl Cowles, I think is how you say it, in that number 5 spot as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. All right, we got lap traffic up ahead as they come through turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Brady just ahead of the field. The field is going to catch him in a hurry. He's all by himself. He'll move out of the way. I definitely trust Brady as they come down the front straightaway. 7 laps to go. We got one in the wall. DeRosa in the wall in that 97. Big hit for him. Only one car. No caution flag. No caution flag as they come across the line. Going to be Jared leading the way there. Jockey in 4 position. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Single file into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes the outside, starting to form up again as they close in on Brady down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Oh, that's cool. That is why. Oh, we got one around back in the back of the pack. One around back in the back of the pack. Let's go take a, oh, looked like there might have been some net code there. Back up to the front. Jared going to lead the way. Michael in second. No caution flag for that as they come across the line. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, these guys trying to get those pushes. They won't work together. That is what's killing these runs. They want to keep bailing on each other. Mark Thrash going to stay on the back bumper of the number 32 of Asher down the back straightaway into turn number 3, starting to form up that top side. Will we get some loyalty in this one as they close in on the final laps through turn number 3 and 4? Mark Thrash with the big push on the back of the number 32 as they come out of turn number 4, coming to the line. Will they lead this time by Asher with the edge? But here comes the bottom side, fighting back through the tri-oval. It's going to be 5 laps to go at the line. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Mark Thrash going to move down to the bottom side. They're going to jockey for position 2 by 2 all the way through the field, trying to get this thing figured out. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Mark Thrash leading the way. He's got Jared on the back bumper into turn number 3. Liam having issues. Oh, I think he just bailed. Down into turn number 3. It's going to be Asher on the high side with a big push from Mike Wendell. Asher going to lead it through turn number 3 and 4. Will he lead it to the line? Looks like Jared's going to find that back bumper of the 38 of Mark Thrash just in time. Out of turn 4. Drag race for the line. 4 laps to go when they come to the line. What just was that? I don't care if you sit there. Just make sure you just stay there. All right, down out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Yeah. My hosted races, well, I might host some dirt. I'm probably hosting dirt on Tuesday. But usually Thursday, this is when we do this. And then I do Top Split Officials on Monday. Monday's my dirt day. Don't miss that. That's going to be a lot of fun. 8 p.m. till about 10:30. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, it's going to be Jared on the inside with a big push from Michael McElroy. Down the front straightaway, looking for the start finish line. It is going to be Jared leading the way with 3 laps to go. This is when it's going to start to get interesting. Will we get the green-white checker? Yeah, he's got a front row seat. I just wanted to make sure he was good. I didn't think he would cause an issue. As they come through turn number 1 and 2 with the 3 laps to go, who's it going to be? Asher trying to form up on the high side. He's got help behind him. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Looks like these guys have worked together a little bit in that second pack. They might be closing in. And look at Shane Haas. He's up in the mix as they've got Brady leading this pack here. That could be a fast little pack as they come out of turn number 4. They are closing the gap down the front straightaway. Looking for the line. It is going to be 2 laps to go. Ricky, thank you for the follow. 2 laps to go as they come across the line. Oh, Jared's going to be stuck down on the bottom side. He's got help coming from behind. It's going to be the 8. Oh, they're stacking up. Somehow they keep it straight. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. I wonder if... right? He could use some popcorn right now. Down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Jared trying to work both lines. Sweeney going to come back down on the bottom side in that number 8 machine as they head into turn number 3 and 4. He's got help. Mark Thrash all over the back of him. 2 by 2 through the field through turn number 3 and 4. Still anybody's race as they come out of turn number 4. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go when they hit the line. They're going to keep it straight as they come down the front straightaway. We're wrecking. Can we get the caution? It's too late to throw the caution. I can't throw the caution. It wouldn't let me. I was hitting the shit out of the button. Asher going to take the lead. We got a breakaway pack down into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side up at the front. Going to be Asher up high. Mark Thrash down low. We still got a good little pack as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Got lap traffic up ahead. Who's it going to be as they head down into turn number 3 and 4? Who's going to win WoOT tonight? Asher leads the way. He's going to block the bottom side. Mark Thrash kind of stuck, nowhere to go. Asher's going to blink out. That's going to cause some problems. Out of turn number 4. Mark moves to the outside. He's going to get some help. Here comes Mike Wendell. Oh, they're going to split him. Landon Mooney sticks it in the middle. Big wreck down the front straightaway. Carl's going to sneak through. They're flipping. They're wrecking. It's going to be Mike. It's going to be Carl, Mike, and Johnny No Pants for the top 3. Bill Sleep going to bring it home in 4th. Jack in 5th, Asher, Landon Moody, Mark Thrash, Michael, and Jared Gotch. Wow. Wow. Oh, I get why I was upset. They were inside of each other. So, yeah, every Thursday we mix up the car and track combination. Sometimes we do street stocks at Michigan or mini stocks at Auto Club. But, you know, we do a lot of Dega with the trucks or the ARCA. I just don't do the cup cars. All right. So, yeah, definitely a little wild there at the end. Let's take a look at the... Moody's going to try to stick it up the middle here. And it's going to collect Asher. And yeah, he goes to the middle here. Oh, big wreck, big wreck. Oh, my God. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. We do fix that. We do fix that with these. Yeah, no, Mark Thrash did a great job. He definitely did a great job. We're going to go through these results. I think John might be in here. We'll find out here in a second. We'll go through these results and go see if we got anybody in Discord. It is going to be Carl with the win here tonight. Let me fix that, because we're looking at the second half of the field. All right, it's going to be Carl with the win here tonight. Mike Wendell in second. Johnny No Pants in third. Going to be Bill Sleep in that number 4 spot. Jack in fifth. Going to be Asher Hansen. Yeah, no problem, Tommy. This is the last one. This is the only one tonight, Crunchy. We'll be back Monday night at 8 p.m. We got some dirt racing at the Monday night openers for the top splits for big block modifieds, super late models, and UMP modifieds. What's the Discord? Oh, let me send the link over there. I got to put the link in there, and then I'll go through these results. Not that you guys can't read, but let me grab the link and I'll send it over to you. I got to update it over there on Twitch, and I keep slacking. Hold on, let me send it to you. Wiley. Okay, thank you. All right, there's the Discord link. Wiley. Okay. All right, let's go through these results. It's going to be Bill Sleep in fourth, Jack in fifth. Going to be Asher in the number 6 spot, Landon Moody in 7th, Mark Thrash in 8th, Michael McElroy in the number 9 spot, Kyle Todd in 10th, Jared Koch in 11th. Going to be Shane Haas in the number 12 spot, Tommy Sweeney in 13th. Going to be Garrett in the number 14 spot, Dalton DeRosa in 15th, Brady Gotch in 16th. Liam Wiley in the number 17 position, Arthur in 18th, Shane Haas in 19th. Going to be Cody Harrelson, Kenneth Skidmore, Brandon Webster, Kevin Moran, Tony Basler, Tyler Autry, and Rick Norman rounding out your field. I don't see Johnny up in the Discord, and I don't know if the other guys... Oh, we'll see if anybody is in here. It was in the top 3. I don't think anybody is in here. Nobody's in here, so we're going to go ahead and call... Oh, he is? Let me go grab him. Where is he at? Oh, there. I was going to grab you, Johnny. I was going to grab you, and then you moved. John, man. Crazy race. Honestly, it was overall good racing. But it got a little crazy at times, especially the door coming to the line.
Yeah. I had a hoot as always. It's Thursday night. Well, sorry, it's WoOT. It's wide open on Thursdays, buddy, and that's what everybody's running. Like, there's not any expectation to have anything. You would hope at least that there's a little decorum that you could, hey, the field just wrecked out behind us. It's between us 3. Let's at least race to the line. But hey, second or third, it doesn't really matter to me. Even first at this point, we had a great time racing tonight.
That's the biggest thing, is just coming out here and having fun. And I'll tell you what, man, I was watching tonight's race, and one thing I found interesting is there was zero loyalty. Nobody stayed with anybody, and they were taking every run they had.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and it was crazy because there were a couple guys in the field that I've got some loyalty to, even Mr. Moody, and I stuck with him for a while, and then all of a sudden you couldn't even stick with the guy you were trying to run with because folks are just darting all over the place. I mean, it was chaos. It was a riot, but it was chaos.
Calculated chaos.
It's slightly calculated.
I mean, there were some bold moves, but not too many of them. They weren't wrecking the field most of the time, I guess is what I could say.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, they weren't throwing haymakers by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, so I'll agree. It was calculated moves for sure. It was honestly, we had a couple cautions, but it was a great group of guys to run with tonight. And again, I had a riot. That was so much fun.
Yeah, it's always fun when you get a good group, and sometimes you'll get the jabs back and forth, and they're being sarcastic, and then you get the guys that are serious, and that's when it's no fun. But for the most part, everybody sounded like they had a good time. I'm glad you got a good finish, and Moody wrecked and not you this time. Although he did take out all that whole group behind you.
Right, but thank God for Moody, right? It'll be the first and probably last time I say it.
Darn.
Landon, kidding. Yeah, darn.
Great run here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, as always, thanks to the wife for, well, I'm quite certain she's sleeping unless I woke her up at this point because I did get a little hype every now and then. Um, Taking care of the kids and busting ass on the home front every day. Appreciate the hell out of her. Girotech, Factory 11 Sim Sports, Turn One Designs. The paint was out there not looking so fresh tonight, but I remembered I had to change my paint from a previous endeavor 5 minutes before the race started. So we got on it what we could. And as always, thanks to you, Mr. Batzer, for throwing this up and putting up with our shit every time. It's an absolute riot, and I'm glad you do it for us, man.
Moody said, "Great job," and he said, "Right back at you." So, yeah, it was fun tonight. Good run, and I will come down and visit you guys here in a minute.
Appreciate it, man.
All right. All right, great run for these guys. We're going to go ahead and be done for tonight. I actually had some fun. There was a couple moments, but for the most part, it was a good night. Thanks for coming out, guys. We'll be back with iRacing on Monday night. Maybe I'll do some of my own racing later this week. Who knows? Make sure you got those notifications on just in case. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.